Hello everybody, welcome to Movie Master, where we rank, review, trailer act, talk about movies and TV shows. So yes, that is that. And this is part 2 to a 2 to 3 part video on the PS5 reveal. Now I know I've already said this in the last video, I was too late to reveal it like the other one, to reveal it like when it was revealed. But yes. And this is a part 2 to a previous video, so I will not be going into detail as much on the PS5. If you want to know more details on the PS5, go to the first video and watch that, and you'll be able to get a sense of more of what the PS5 can do. And if I can, I might leave links in these videos. If I can, I don't know how to do that. I'll try. So yeah, I'll try my best. So today we're going to be talking about Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, one of games coming out onto the PS5. Now, if you're wondering why I'm talking about this game specifically, it's the one that specifically interested me. If you want to think about other games or talk about other games, you may go to another YouTuber who has that option. But yes, today I'm going to be talking about Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and not the Avengers game. I don't mind the Avengers game, but that was a PS4 game. Even though it's on PS5, that was a PS4 game. So I'm not going to count that on the PS5 list. So the new game Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is releasing this year in 2020 on November 12th and November 18th, the same day as the PS5. And it will be a new game and a standalone story set in the Marvel Spider-Man universe, which is the best-selling game in 2018. And this is a very unique thing, and plus this will be my first time I buy a standalone story game. And I'll be very excited to see this new adventure that we see with Miles Morales, because last time we left off, he got bitten by one of the spiders from Oscorp, and he got powers, and people were speculating all over the internet to see if he was going to become Spider-Man, was he going to be a second playable character. So yes, and our expectations were all crushed, well, not all crushed, but they were all accepted by Insomniac Games, and they gave us a standalone adventure. So this story is by the creative director of Brian Horton, who will be the creative director or lead creative director, or one of the lead, does not lead, the leader on this new standalone storyline. And this will be developed by Insomniac Games, who developed Marvel's Spider-Man PS4 for the PS4. And this game will be again only a PlayStation edition. If you do not own a PS4 or a PS5 or a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, you cannot own this game. So sorry, but you need to have these two games in order for you to play the game. But yes, so with that out of the way, we now move on to the stuff of what it can do and what it be like. So this story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game. We find Miles' home, Harlem, under attack by the underground group. As a war, well, not really under attack, well, as a war brews between the devious Roxxon Corporation and the underground, led by the Tinkerer. Now, I'm taking this quote from Brian Horton, creative director of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales himself. So yes, this is all the news he said, and he said that this game was captured on the video clips I saw were captured on the PS5. So yes, this is very cool, and the designs are very great, and it shows how different Miles Morales is, and it'd be nice to see some stealth attacks, and I think that I would love to play as Miles Morales, and his stealth will be a bit more better than Peter's, because you can see Peter, but if Miles camouflages, that means people can't see him. It'll be able to surprise attack people faster. So yeah, that's something cool I'm gonna like, and I love his suit. I love how it keeps it basic and keeps it cool. I'll be wearing that suit for the whole game when I play it. So yes, and I really think the game's cool and it's awesome. And it'll be releasing on November 12th and November 18th, alongside the PS5. And the PS5 itself, I've already told you in this other video, I'll just tell you this one last time. The PS5 will be releasing on November 12th and November 18th. On November 12th, it will be releasing in USA, Canada, South Africa, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. Only those 6 countries on November 12th, along with the Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales game. And on November 18th, the other countries around the world besides those 6 countries will be able to experience the PS5 and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition. Yes, there are very different versions you can buy of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. You can buy the basic PS5 version, the Deluxe Edition, the Ultimate Edition, and the Launch Edition, or the Ultimate Launch Edition, or even probably the Deluxe Launch Edition. Who could think? and the PS4 version. Yes, that's right, I said the PS4. They are going to make a PS4 version of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, which excites people like me who own a PS4 and we get to enjoy this amazing game. And I really can't wait to buy it, and it will most likely, since I live in New Zealand, new games that come out cost around 99 to 95 bucks. So yeah, the two places I'll either buy it from will be either the Warehouse or Mighty Ape. On Mighty Ape, it is $99. So for those of you who shop on Mighty Ape or at the Warehouse, it'll be $99 on Mighty Ape for the PS4 version, and it will be $95 on at the Warehouse. Most likely, because any new game that came out in New Zealand, especially that's sold at the Warehouse, is 95 bucks. So yes, and I'm not used to this. This isn't surprising for any video game anyway, or even a Spider-Man game. This has happened before with Spider-Man games. The tie-in game for Spider-Man 3, when Spider-Man 3 came out, the PS3 and Xbox 360 had been released last year, which means that the PS2 and Xbox 360 were no longer needed to play for the Spider-Man games. Because the first two games that came out on PS4, PS2 and Xbox One, I said Xbox One, I meant PS2 and Xbox, that's what the last two games came on. So with these new consoles, people got to experience Spider-Man 3 on the Xbox 360 and PS3. It was developed by Treyarch, although it wasn't really that good by people's standards. I have not played it yet, so I'm not going to give it too bad of a rating. I have to play it first for myself to believe it, how bad it is. And the Spider-Man 3 game was made on PS2. It was also made on PS2. I don't know about Xbox. If Spider-Man 3 was made for Xbox consoles in 2007, please tell me in the comments below. I already know it was made for PS2. If it was Xbox, tell me in the comments below. And Vicarious Visions was the one that made this game, but due to the fact that Activision had given them a low budget, they didn't really get good graphics out of it. It was a pretty good game with a pretty good system, but it was a pretty good game I made with a pretty good system, but they got a low budget, so some of the cutscenes from the Treyarch version will be a bit low res, and yeah. And this one focuses more on Morbius and Venom and Sandman as the villains, rather than the mob versions where Kingpin is some of the villains. So yes. And yeah. And so this is not surprising for me. Most likely in 5 or so years they might stop making PS5 games. It's probable it's possible that they will stop around 5 years, because it seems like PlayStation consoles last for around 8 years and then they'll get replaced. And then they'll get replaced with a new console. So the PS3 lasted from 2006 to 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. 8 years. And the PS4, 8 years. 2013 to 2020. That's 8 years. So yes, each PlayStation console seems to serve 8 years before it's replaced by another console as its successor, which means we'll most likely get the PS5 or PlayStation 5 for most likely, or possibly, actually no, it could be likely we will get this until 2027 at the likeliest, at the likelihood. We could at the likelihood get this from 2020, this year, until 2027. And the likelihood, it's possible, I don't know. I've just started figuring out it's possible, but if PlayStation's only last 8 years limit, please tell me in the comments down below. I know I'm pretty shocking. I know some stuff about video games, and I know a lot about video games in areas depending on what the game is. I know about it. But yes, that will be that, and so yes, that is a cool thing. I cannot wait to play Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS4 and PS5. The PS4 have more low res graphics, but at least I'll be able to play it. So I'm really happy about that, and it's going to be really awesome to see this game, and I cannot wait for it to come out. And it'll be coming out on November 12th and November 18th. The two versions I'll be picking up will be the PS4 version, since I don't own the PS5. I'll be getting the PS4 version on November 12th. And a Ultimate Deluxe Edition, or Ultimate Edition. I'll begin the Ultimate Edition because it will include 3 new suits and a Spider-Man PS4 remastered. Yes, a Spider-Man PS4 remastered. Now, most of you, and some of you may already know this or may not, but Spider-Man PS4, being the game success it was back in 2018, and being the best Spider-Man game in my opinion since 2004's Spider-Man 2. or to even 2005 Ultimate Spider-Man, it being the best game since those games. And it's really awesome to see it get a remastered, and I can't wait to play it. I'll be getting it to play the remastered, and yes, so the basics on this new remaster of the game, it will not be just a basic copy and paste of Spider-Man PS4. It will have more high-res graphics, taking full advantage, like Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales and all PS5 games, it will be taking full advantage of the PS5 with better graphics and better things. So, like, when you're swinging in Spider-Man and you land on a building, you'll be able to see the reflection perfectly of Spider-Man, and graphics will be way better. The people will have more better, more accurate, more humanized facial features, including the new next generation Peter Parker. I will be delving more into that in my third part video. But yes, so that will be it on the Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. So yes, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales will be on the PS4 and PS5. There'll be the PS4 edition, the PS5 edition, the PS5 Deluxe edition, the PS5 Ultimate edition, the PS5 Launch edition, and the PS5 Ultimate Launch edition. Yes, many versions, I know. But yes, you'll be able to experience this on November 12th and November 18th, and like the PS5. And I'll say it one more time for the PS4, for the PS5, and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, and all accessories. It will be coming out, not all of them, not all the games, will be coming out on November 12th in USA, Canada, South Korea, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. I will say that again. The PS5, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, PS5 and PS4 editions, and any other accessories and any games coming out will be coming out on November 12th in USA, Canada, South Africa, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. And on November 18th, the rest of the world will be experiencing PS5. And yes, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. And depending on what version you are, again, like I say, click the notification bell depending on what version you are, either the app, browser. Yes, so click the notification bell so you don't miss any new Movie Master content. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure to like, subscribe, share it with family and friends, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. And I'll see you guys for part 3 of this series. And yes, and see you. Goodbye.